Ariel Helwani in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, alongside Tyron Woodley, who faces Paul Daley live this Saturday night on Showtime. And Tyron, thanks for the time. I remember in April in San Diego, you were wearing that shirt, I Got Next.
I brought it with me.
You brought it with you, but here's the thing. You didn't really get next in the sense that Nick Diaz won that fight. You're not facing Nick Diaz. You're facing Paul Daley. Are you happy with the way things turned out?
Yeah, I mean, I think where I'm at in my career, the position I'm at in Strikeforce didn't change with him leaving. I think me having the next time the welterweight belt's on the line, I was going to be fighting for. I could have fought someone else before Diaz anyway. So for me, it's just staying focused on the guy in front of me, beating this guy in great dominant fashion, and that's going to put me in title contention.
Now, what do you know about the title situation? Because Nick did vacate the title. So have they told you that maybe if you win this fight, you'll fight for the vacant title? What's going on with that?
I'm assuming if I win this fight, I'll fight for the vacant title. Nothing has been formalized, and, they say they're going to pay close attention to this bout. So I think it matters how it goes, how the person wins. So, I think that after a victory, there's no reason I shouldn't be fighting for the belt. And I personally don't even want to fight other than the belt after this fight, So that's what my eyes are focused on, getting through this guy in great fashion and then going for the belt right after.
You made no secret of the fact that you did want to fight Nick Diaz. Are you a little disappointed that now he's in the UFC and at least for now you won't get that opportunity?
I'm not super disappointed, man. The kid made an awesome decision. He's getting to fight Georges St. Pierre, I don't even know how long Georges is going to fight, to be honest. He's been smashing through all these top 10 guys, and, I don't know if he lost a round, in the last few fights. So I think he did a great thing for himself. It's nothing personal against him. He had the belt, and a lot of people realize with me, this is a sport. I have nothing against Paul Daley. He around the corner, I'm going to go shake his hand in a second. But at the end of the day, you're in a spot where I want to be at, and you have the belt. I want to fight you because you have the belt, not because I don't like you, not because I don't care for the way you carry yourself. I don't even know you. I don't even care to get to know guys in my weight class. So me wanting to fight you is purely off business. And, I wanted to fight him, but now he's going to UFC. My attention is focused on getting that belt. So whoever's in the cage is in the cage, Maybe we'll meet down the road, But if we don't, I won't lose any sweat off my back.
What do you think of Daley's performance against Diaz?
I thought it was a great fight, man. I thought they had one of the best first rounds, in MMA probably this year. So I thought he did well. I thought he kind of got a little gas, going at pace that Diaz does every fight, and he kind of entered into the, the battle that Diaz likes. So I thought he had a great, one or two times to get him out of the cage, and he could have won the fight. 3 more seconds, they could have, held it on, let us see a second round, but I think he was really gassed, so I don't know how much he would have had left in the second anyway. So I thought he did a great job, and after watching it, he's probably more disappointed after he watched it than when he was in the cage, because when you're in the cage, you feel the guy on top of you punching you, but I think after you watch it, I'm like, man, 3 more seconds? So I think he did a great performance, to answer your question.
Speaking of gassing, he's had some issues making weight. Any concern that he won't make weight on Friday?
Man, if he don't make weight, we still fighting. I can't focus on that. If he's 171 or 173, he's still going to be equally as dangerous either way. So I try to focus on things that I can control, my weight, my condition, where I'm at, where my head's at. So that's no concern to me. I don't think Strikeforce or anybody's not going to let this fight happen, and I'll be damned if it don't happen. So, it doesn't bother me.
When you look at this fight on paper, considering your wrestling background, his striking, he's had some problem with wrestlers in the past, most recently against Josh Koscheck. I mean, it seems pretty clear the way this fight's going to go, considering he's had those issues. Is that the game plan here, to just try to take him down and make him uncomfortable on the ground?
It's definitely, obviously I want to get him to the ground at some point. There's no point in me sitting up here and, throwing out bluffs and say, okay, I'm going to stand in front of you. I'm not going to ever try to take you down, or I'm not going to try to punch you, or I'm not going to try to submit you. I'm going to try to do everything. And I think that's the difference between me and him. He's a guy that's known for his knockouts, his left hook, his right hand, his knees, his elbows. But I'm a guy that you've seen pieces of each time. So on a Saturday, I'm putting it all together. So you're going to see wrestling, you're going to see striking, you're going to see ground and pound, you're going to see submission attempts. Any way I can get this guy out of the cage, that's what I'm going for, and I'm going to try to do it as hard as I can for 15 minutes. So I think that's what you're going to see. And to answer your question, yeah, I'm going to take him down. But I'm not going to make that my only game plan, because what do you think he's been training? Take down defense. So why would I just go and dive on a pair of legs that he's ready to defend? So, I'll be ready.
All right, well, good luck, and looking forward to this one. Should be a great one.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.